kids, I heard that you guys are learning about grief this week. Do you know what grief is? It's extreme sadness. Like when you lose someone, like when your grandma passes away or your friend. I've experienced grief too. My best friend of 2 years is moving away. I'm gonna be the only person in 8th grade. I mean, there's other kids too, but I won't have my best friend. Who's gonna talk to me during class and study with me or share my popsicles at lunch? Grief is no fun. It's really not. But my best friend told me that this week's video will help me overcome my grief. Do you think so? If it'll make me feel better, I'd like to see the video. Will you join me? Let's go.
Hello friends, welcome back to Survival Training with Captain Courage. Today I decided that I would go over a few items that you should take with you if you choose to go on an adventure. Now these are things that I wish I had in my bag that I thought about that I should have brought with me just in case. But you guys are going to be extra prepared, okay? So I want you to pay attention. The first thing that I suggest bringing with you is some snacks, right? You don't want to eat random things that you find in the forest or on your adventure. So bring some snacks with you, some things that'll keep you filled, right? Also bring with you some water, your own, because you don't know what water you'll find. You don't want to drink from like a creek or a random river if you don't know where the water's been, right? So bring your own. Next thing. Maybe you're sleeping in the forest and you want to stay nice and toasty, so I suggest bringing a blanket with you and also some socks. Now I know that sounds weird, but if your feet are warm, the rest of you will be warm. It'll be perfect. Okay, next thing. Obviously you want to be able to see where you're going in the forest, and if it gets dark, then your eyes can only do so much, right? So make sure you bring a flashlight with you with some extra batteries, right? Or you can bring a solar-powered one, so you don't need to worry about batteries. And you can also bring glow sticks. They're fun, but they help you see where you're going, right? Also, speaking of seeing where you're going, I suggest you bring binoculars with you. So you know the things that the kids have been looking through to see far away? I suggest you bring those so you can see where you're going. And see maybe if there's something far in front of you that you don't want to come into contact with, then you can go the other way, right? Okay. Also, speaking of direction, I showed you guys how to read a compass the other day, right? So, if you have one of those with you, it'll show you exactly where you need to go. You'll be able to tell your directions, and you'll be able to retrace your steps too. And in order to remember where you've been, I also suggest you bring a little notebook, a pen, some paper, right? So you can write down where you've been, maybe some cool things that you've seen, and you can also maybe leave a note for someone else who's coming through the forest after you, right? Say hi, let them know what's there, you know? Okay, I think I taught you guys a long time ago, the first time that we met, how to tie a knot, right? And in order to do that, you need rope. If you have that, then you'll be able to connect things that you need. Maybe you can make some shelter with rope. All you need, one thing of rope. You'll be set, you'll be good. Also, while you're out in the forest, you never know if you can trip and fall and hurt yourself or what you're gonna run into. So I suggest you bring with you a first aid kit filled with band-aids, wipes, all the things that you need to make sure that you'll be okay if you get a little scrape or a little cut on your arm or something. Also, one last thing, always tell someone where you are going, or take someone with you. I mean, the people on Wrecked Island right now are kind of stuck because they didn't tell anyone where they were going, and that's not a good thing, because now we're still waiting for help. I'm still here, but always tell someone where you're going, always tell your parents, let them know, and if they say no, then don't go, but if they want to come with you, then it can be a family trip. Love that. So, I hope you guys are taking notes on all the things that you need to put in your bag to survive on your adventure. But before we go anywhere else, I want to ask you a question. What is something that always brings you comfort? I want you to think about that as you're watching today's video. And yeah, I'm gonna go attempt to find some of the stuff that was on this list. Let's see if anybody left it in the forest. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
What's wrong, Susie?
I was doing okay, but I lost my favorite stuffed animal in the crash. Fluffykins, my teddy bear. He used to make me feel safe.
Well, Susie, I'm sorry you lost him in the crash. That's no fun. But I have a verse for you that can show you why you don't need Fluffykins.
Yeah?
Yep, it comes from Psalm 91, verse 4. It says, "His huge outstretched arms protect you. Under them, you're perfectly safe." When we're grieving or when we've lost something that made us feel safe, we can trust and know that God is the one that has his arms outstretched for us, so we don't have to worry. We're safe in his arms.
Oh, I see, Grandpa. So I can believe that God's gonna keep me safe and I can go to him.
Exactly.
Well, that sure makes me feel a lot happier. And maybe I can find some seashells by the river and play with those.
Maybe you want to go down and try and find some?
Yeah, let's go.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Battle Royale. I'm here with my assistant, Roman, and you know me, Game Master Calito. We have a special game for today. We are calling this the Skill Challenge game. So, there is a lot of things that are gonna happen, and I'm gonna break it down for you right now. So, it's gonna start off with one of your champions or captain shooting a free throw. They're gonna shoot. If they make the free throw, boom, 25 points. Then, what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to score a penalty kick on the best goalie in the planet, Sophia. You see her? Champion. They're going to shoot, try to score a penalty shot. If they make it in, 50 points. 50. Then, your captain is going to step on the half-court circle and try to receive a football catch. And if they catch it, they get 35 points. Now this is the best part. The final point for this skill challenge is they have to throw a dodgeball at my assistant here. Now look at my assistant here. If you hit him on the head, your team will get an easy 100 points. If you hit his arms, you get 50 points. If you hit the chest down, that is 25 points. Now if you hit the waist down to the toes, that is another 50 points. So, we're really going to see who is the master of the skills. So, it's not about time, it's not about speed. It's all about accuracy and seeing who can get the most points. It's gonna be a close one, but we are going to start off with the orange captain. Are you guys ready? Let's get it. Here we go, orange team doing the skill challenge. On my whistle. Clean, penalty kick, on my whistle. Ready. No goal. Step up. Catch. Dodgeball throw on my mark. No points. Live Changers kids, there is our first round. Give it up for your orange captain. Killed it, did great, but we still have more captains. And will they hit Roman's face? Let's find out. On to the next. Here we go. We got green team here, ready to take on the skill challenge. Green team, on my whistle. No shot. Penalty kick. On my whistle. No shot. Football catch. Caught. Now, dodgeball throw on my whistle. Lower waist. 50 points. Give it up for your green captain. Now, we're still waiting to see if Roman gets hit on the head. We still have 2 captains left. Make sure you're cheering on and let's go to the next round.
Yeah.
Okay, we are here with blue team. Next skill challenger, here we go. On my whistle. No shot, penalty kick. On my whistle. No goal. Football catch. Caught. Dodgeball throw on my whistle. No good. Give it up for your blue team captain. Bringing you guys some points, but we still have one more captain. Do you think Roman is gonna get hit in the face? We're gonna find out. Let's go to the final captain. Okay, the final captain here, Team Red, the final skill challenger. Here we go. On my whistle. Good. Penalty kick on my whistle. No goal. Football catch. No good. Dodgeball throw on the white line. On my whistle. Upper chest. All right, life changers, kids. That is all for the skill challenge. No one was able to successfully hit Roman in the head, which means no one got 100 points, but me and Roman are going to count up the scores right now, and we're about to tell you who the winner is in 1 second.
Yeah.
These scores have been counted, and we have the winner. Can we get a drum roll? The winner for the skill challenge is Green Team! We're gonna call up Elijah once again. Guys, Green Team has won the past 3 weeks, and Elijah is the winner. They scored a total of 85 points. That was from the volleyball catch and hitting Roman on the lower waist. So you killed it, Elijah. Once again, we're gonna interview you. We're gonna pick that brain of yours. What were your thoughts going into this? What were your strengths? What were your weaknesses? And where did you felt like you failed and you should have succeeded?
Well, there were a couple of places where I feel like I could have made it, but I was a little short.
He was a little short. Yep, the basketball, short, soccer shot, short, but you did great on the other end. So great job, Green Team. Guys, Green Team has been on a tear. Can anyone stop them? We don't know.
No.
But there's still much of the Battle Royale to cover. And if you're Green Team, you guys just got 85 points. And the good thing is that every single team today gets points.
Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah.
So be happy for your captains. Make sure you keep on cheering them on. We'll update you guys on the leaderboard. But Green Team, 85 points, solid. No one could have hit Roman in the face. I'm sorry about that. But that's all we have for the Battle Royale this week. We'll see you guys next time.
Karis, are you okay? No, I'm not okay. What happened?
Yeah, yesterday, my guinea pig, he passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I want you to know that God is with you, and I'm also here for you, but God is with you, and He will help you through your grief and your sadness.
Really?
Yeah. And we're actually going into worship right now,
and I have the perfect song that will help you.
All right, I'll listen to it.
Okay, hope it helps you a lot.
In the Savior's love, I found joy beyond compare. Endless peace covers all of me. When you breathe within, you turn winter into spring. Grace dissolves every fear in me. Your love brings me to my knees, brings me to my knees. My King forever, you are all my heart desires, till the end of time. My soul surrenders. In my vacant heart, Lord, you came and made a home. You bring light to the dark in me. When I lose my way, I am beckoned into praise. You alone are my everything. Your love brings me to my knees, brings me to my knees. My King forever, you are all my heart desires, until the end of time. My soul surrenders.
Hey kids, it's Sophia here, and before we move on, I want to give you guys an opportunity to invite Jesus into your heart. We just worshiped, and the reason why we worship is because God is so good, and that's a reflex of us knowing how much He loves us. And if you guys don't know the love He has for you, I want to give you an opportunity to invite Him into your heart so that He can be your best friend and just help you through anything. So if you want that, I want you to repeat after me. Say, Lord Jesus, thank you so, so much for dying on the cross for me, rising up again 3 days later so I could live with you forever and ever. I invite you to live in my heart and to be my best friend. I love you, Jesus. In Jesus' name, amen and amen. If you guys prayed that prayer for the first time today, we want to know about it because we want to celebrate you and welcome you to the family with a gift. So you can go to lifechangerschurch.com/growinyourfaith and fill out the form there and let us know that you made this choice because it's going to change your life forever. And we're going to send you something special in the mail because we love to celebrate. So we are going to get on with today's video and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Challenges with Romy and Dre. My name is Andre, aka Dre. This is
Roman, aka Romy.
And guys, today we have a little bit of an interesting episode. As you can see, we're not in our normal spot. We're actually in a gym and we're about to play a game of horse, but we're putting a little twist on it because we're not playing horse, we're playing dome. That's what it is. So basically, you guys see what we did there. We combined the two names and we got dome. So let's just get right into it.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it normally.
All right, guys, so since Romy missed, now it's my shot. I think I'm gonna go at free throw line. I think I'm gonna try to shoot it backwards.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a three-pointer, Lonzo style.
All right, guys, so now it's taking a little bit, so we're just gonna start going for shots, and if we make it, then the other person has to match it. Oh.
Oh, so guys, since Andre missed, he has a letter D. here.
Alright guys, tie game. I have a letter and Roman has a letter. Alright guys, I just took the lead, so now Roman has 2 letters and I still only have 1. Guys, did you guys see that? Roman, I don't think you're doing bad before. Behind the back. Alright guys, Roman has 1 more letter. So if I make this shot and he misses it, I win.
I'll call this the twirl.
But if he misses both tries, this is the game. I win. My winning streak continues. Guys, there's no way he just made that first try. He really wants to win. Romy is not giving up. The game continues.
I like that. Dre has a D-O, and I have a D-O-M. Dom. We're family.
Guys, I just made that shot. Roman has 2 chances to match that same shot, or else I finally win this time. Let's see what he got. Guys, he has 1 more try. This is it. If Romy wants to stay in the game, he has to make his last shot. He did it once again, guys. Romy is still in the game. He's still my ball. Let's see who wins. Guys, once again, last shot. Romy has 2 tries to make it. Let's see what he can do. Guys, I think I'm making it too easy for him. I thought, for some of them, I thought he really wasn't able to match it, but he has to match them. Once again, my ball. Let's see who wins. Right line. Guys, we are in the same situation for what is this, the 4th time? Roman has to do a hook shot. He has 2 tries. Let's see if he actually is going to continue the game or if I'm going to keep my winning streak. Guys, missed the first shot. He has 1 try left. Let's see, can he do it? Guys, I don't know how he keeps doing it. Romy keeps clutching up with the last try. He really wants to keep in this game, stay in this game.
Let's go. Yes! On the leg 3 times. Let's go. It's tied now, guys. We got one more letter to go for both of us. Let's see who wins. Alonzo again.
2 tries to make this last shot. We're tied in letters right now. He's making a little bit of a comeback. Can't lie if I said I'm not a little bit scared. Let's see what he can do. Guys, this is for the game. Hopefully he doesn't make it. Put up a good fight, but my winning streak continues. Anything to say?
No worries.
Guys, I'm honestly pretty tired. This game went on for way too long. We tried to make it short and quick, but Romy just put up such a good fight. Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys comment any suggestions for challenges that you have, and let's move on to the next thing.
And then I told them that I would make sure they never get the snickerdoodle treasure.
Ah, were they scared?
Well, not really, but I have a plan that will scare their socks dry.
Scared their socks dry?
Yeah, it's a new phrase I'm trying out. What do you think?
I don't think that works. Try something else.
Okay, well anyway, before I tell you the plan, how did your research go?
Ah, excellent. I found the boy. Joseph, right?
No, it's Jaden. Jaden is the missing person.
Ah, right. I spoke to my plant friend in the forest, and they said they saw him near the beach and on the other side of the island. He seems to have found his way back towards his friends, and he's headed back to their direction. He doesn't know, but they can run into him if he continues on the path he's headed.
Well, that just means that we'll have to stop him or stop his friend.
And there's the issue of that pesky tourist guide, Sandra. She's the one who's helping them through the island.
Well, perhaps the solution isn't to trap the kids while we go after the treasure, but to deal with the tour guide.
That's an excellent idea. How do we do it?
If we... Did you hear that?
Yeah.
It sounded like voices.
It did.
It's those pesky children again. They found the boy and he's stuck in quicksand?
Quicksand? I want to see.
Okay. They're trying to help him, but he's squirming like a fish out of water.
Does it look like, does save him?
I think we're gonna have to make a move soon if we really don't want to have any competition. I can't let them get the treasure. It's mine.
You mean ours, right?
I guess.
So you'll share the treasure with me?
Rocco, what could a rock like you do with treasure?
Well, I can do a lot. I can make a bed of golden coins with golden jewelry, and all the rocks would be jealous of me. Doesn't that sound nice?
I mean, yeah.
So you'll share with me?
Sure. 99-10.
What'd you say?
Wait, what? Nothing.
Wow, there's so many different colored birds on this island. I wonder how they get their color.
Some of them get their color from the food they eat, and others are just born like that.
See any birds nesting in the trees, Allie? Eddie could use a friend.
We're not stealing a bird's egg, especially not after you stole that creature from its home.
I mean, this egg does look pretty cool. Look at those spots.
I've never seen one of these up close.
Yeah, the spots are a good thing.
And if he gets really big, I can keep him in my backyard. What's our job, Jeremy?
Should we tell him that dogs and alligators aren't friends?
Huh?
Nothing.
Maybe it won't be so bad as a baby. I mean, most baby animals are nice and sweet.
That's true. Until it's time to eat, this baby alligator is eventually going to need more than plants in its belly.
That's pretty true.
Can I hold it?
Sure. Just be careful. The egg might be... Eddie!
Oh no.
Ah!
What do we do?
Run! Oh my gosh.
You dropped Eddie!
I didn't mean to, I'm sorry.
You did it on purpose!
We all saw it, Jaden. It was an accident.
Yeah. We could have gotten eaten by an alligator.
Calm down, Allie. It was just a baby. It wasn't going to eat us.
Do you think it could have followed us here?
I hope not, but I think we ran far enough. We lost it.
Oh man! I lost my pet alligator.
Don't worry, we still have a dog at home.
Yeah. But that's not as cool.
Neither is you getting stuck in quicksand, but you survived that.
That wasn't fun either. This adventure isn't as cool as I thought it would be. First we crashed on this island, then I get lost and I couldn't find you guys. Now my pet alligator's gone. What were we thinking coming here?
Imagine how we felt. We were all together and you were gone. I don't know about them, but I did feel pretty guilty you were missing.
She's right. I felt a little guilty too.
Yeah, we found some pretty interesting stuff while we've been here, but it wasn't supposed to go this way.
We haven't found the treasure. We haven't found rescue. I'd suggest that we swim to rescue, but that probably wouldn't be any good.
Were you even there, God? You know what? God is here.
Where?
No, not physically. He's with us in spirit.
Oh.
Yeah, but look at us. We've lost almost everything, and we have nothing to make up for it.
When I was stuck in the quicksand, I heard a voice telling me to relax and to focus on breathing.
Yeah, that was me.
No, the voice in my head, it had to be God.
So God helped you stay calm while you were stuck?
I realized I can trust that God's presence is with me and brings me comfort. We can all hear God's voice if we listen, even during really hard times.
Sometimes that's really hard though.
I know. Do you remember the story we heard at church before we left to come here?
The one about Naomi and Ruth?
Yes, in the book of Ruth, chapter 1.
Naomi lost her husband and sons. Now what does that have to do with us?
Well, Naomi heard that God took care of his people in Judah, giving them food and whatever they needed. So she decided to go back.
So is that your way of telling us that you're leaving us again?
No, just listen. The wife of one of Naomi's sons decided to stay and go with her to Judah instead of going back to her own family. Naomi was happy, of course, because she didn't have any family left. Naomi trusted that God would provide her with what she needed, and he did. He gave her Ruth to travel with her and take care of her.
Well, we do have each other, and I'd rather have you guys here than be stuck on this island all alone.
Yeah, me too.
Exactly. If you guys hadn't come along, I might still be stuck in the quicksand. God brought us back together because he knew we needed each other. And that's why, when we're alone, we still have him with us. So we're never truly alone.
I have to admit, you're making a lot of sense. Are you okay?
I did a lot of thinking when I was lost.
Did you think before you stole that alligator egg?
I didn't, actually. Now I have to think of another animal I can take back home because you dropped Eddie.
Oh,
here we go again. Wow, what a story. Can you believe that Allie dropped that alligator egg? I don't know about you, but I'd be really scared if I dropped an alligator egg. I mean, alligators are scary, especially the baby ones. I mean, they're still alligators and they have sharp teeth. And then when that happened, Jaden felt grief. Grief is deep sadness, especially when you lose something or you lose someone. Just like in our Bible story, in Ruth chapter 1, it tells us the story of Naomi. She had lost her husband and both of her sons. So when she decided to go back home to Judah, God actually gave her Ruth, her daughter-in-law, who traveled with her to Judah and took care of her. So from that story, we learn that we can trust that God's presence is with us and gives us comfort. So if you're experiencing grief, or you know someone else who is, you can be encouraged or encourage them that God will give you comfort and help you during that time. So I don't know about you, but I'm excited to see what happens next in our drama. I wonder what animal Jaden's going to try to take home with him next. I guess we'll see. Woohoo! I don't know about you guys, but after watching that video, I feel so much better. Especially after learning our can-do phrase, I can trust that God's presence is with me and brings me comfort. How sweet is that? And then, did you catch that memory verse too? In Psalm 91:4, it says, "His huge outstretched arms protect you. Under them, you are perfectly safe." That makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. I mean, God's gonna keep me safe. But most importantly, from today's video, our big point is. God is my comforter and gives me strength. I want to be strong, don't you? So even when we're feeling grief or really, really sad, we can trust that God's going to give us comfort. He's going to make us happy, and He's going to take away whatever is causing us sadness. So when I start school tomorrow, I'm not going to be sad or have grief because my best friend's not there. I'll meet new people, and maybe I'll write a letter to my best friend, and that way I can still talk to her. I hope you have a good day at school too when you go. See you next time.